Listen, AI is taking over the world, and if you won't find a way to adapt it to your practice, you're literally wasting money, time, sweat, tears, and are destined to fail in general. My name is Levi, and I help private practices find their way and get more clients consistently. AI has contributed to thousands, if not tens of thousands of job layoffs in 2026 alone. It will affect your business, but probably not in the way that you would expect it to. Let me start off with a story by Mr. Beast and Alex Ramosi. Earlier this year in England, there was a charity soccer match, and in that match, there were plenty of celebrities, and they divided them into 4 groups. The first one being A-listers. These are movie actors, TV stars, all of that stuff. When they came out, there were a little bit of claps, a little bit of cheering, nothing crazy. The second group were short-form content creators. These are people you see on TikTok, maybe Instagram Reels, but not long-form content. And when they came out, a little bit more claps than the A-listers, but again, nothing crazy. Then came out the long-form content creators. These are the podcasters, these are the YouTube video makers. Of these groups, when they came out, there were plenty of cheering, plenty. A lot of claps, a lot of people were happy to see them. And the last group were live streamers. These are people who live stream 5-8 hours, maybe more per day. And when they came out, the stadium erupted. Based on that story, you can start to see that people are more connected to people who are raw. So the more raw someone is, the less fake they are. You know, they start off with the A-listers, the one who create movies, which everything is super scripted, down to live streamers, which can't hide anything. The more someone was real and raw, the more people connected to them and appreciated them. And in general, business savvy people, myself included, not that I'm saying that I'm business savvy, but as a business owner, I'm betting, and a lot of people are betting, that throughout the next couple of years, people are going to start to value more people who are raw and real and communities that are raw and real because of all this AI stuff. This means that you don't need to worry about AI taking your job as a therapist. What you need to worry about is that AI is going to start to make your marketing ineffective and is going to take your marketing strategies and throw them to the bin. Let's talk about the things it will affect. AI is about to make it extremely easy for every therapist and every practice to look and sound professional online. And when that happens, professional no longer becomes a competitive advantage. Because if everyone sounds and looks the same, no one stands out. So the real risk isn't that you're going to lose your job. It's that the internet will get flooded with thousands of therapists who look exactly like you, and you won't stand out. And you can already start seeing this right now. If you go online and search for therapists, most of them look and sound pretty much the same. There are just different variations of the same language. Safe space, non-judgmental, helping you navigate through the challenges of life, supporting you on your healing journey. These phrases are not bad, but everybody uses them. Now, the good thing that we know is that AI doesn't create any new phrases or stuff. It actually uses stuff that it learned from other websites. So when a therapist or a private practice tells AI to create a website for them, it uses stuff that it already learned. It doesn't create brand new noble ideas. And here's where it starts to get interesting. When everything looks and sounds the same, people stop making decisions on who's going to be the best therapist for them, but instead they start to make decisions on price, on distance, and on whose site they clicked on first. This is especially important for private practice businesses and therapists as individuals. Your website isn't just a bunch of information like other businesses. It's the first layer of trust with your potential client. If you're a therapist or a private practice owner, this is where most people will misunderstand AI. They're going to think that the advantage of AI and use case of AI is more content, more pages, more blog posts, more website copy. But that's not the real advantage, because if everybody has access to the same tool, output stops becoming the differentiator. Input is the differentiator. What actually matters now is not how fast you can create more content and more stuff. It's actually getting clear on these three things. It's who you help, basically your niche. It's what specific problems do you help them deal with? And lastly, why you, specifically you, are the right therapist or practice for them. Because AI can help you create a website in 30 seconds, but it can't help you with your positioning. It can't help you with the niche you target. It definitely can't help you stand out in the crowd, and it won't tell you what problems you help solve to your ideal clients. The therapists and private practice owners who are going to win over the next couple of years are not the ones who use AI the most. They're the ones who use it to get extremely clear on the people they target, not more generic. In general, you want to use AI as more of a tool, not a replacement. It will help you navigate online challenges, help you create a good online presence, and even structure your content and generate ideas and even more. But it won't replace you. You still need to give it the right inputs for it to be effective. Let me give you a couple of use cases you can use AI for that will benefit your practice. First off, clearly defining who you help. AI won't do this for you, but it will help you come up with ideas. For example, help me define 3 possible niches for a therapist who specializes in anxiety, burnout, and high-achieving individuals. It will give you some outputs, but it's your job to analyze them, adapt them, and maybe only use them for inspiration. Here are a couple of more use cases. Craft copy, analyze your competitors, use it to create my website structure, and even more. But it's important with all of these, you need to use them for inspiration or initial structure and build on top of them and give it your own spin so it's yours. I do want to cover one last use case, and this one, if used properly, will actually make you money. Let me explain what it is. Admin tasks. So let me show you why using AI for admin tasks will make you money and will probably actually make you happier. I would say that 99% of business owners and practice owners, but the business owners in general, myself included, hate admin tasks. A research by McKinsey actually mentions that healthcare business owners spend 25 to 37% of their day on admin tasks, which is about 2 to 3 hours per day and is around 600 hours per year. So here are a couple of admin tasks AI can automate for you. Scheduling. There are HIPAA-compliant AI tools. Billing and invoicing. Non-clinical client communication. This is reminders and stuff like that. And lastly, general admin paperwork. Now, there will be tasks that AI can't automate yet, but let's say that it helps you with half of your tasks. That's 300 hours per year and 1 to 2 hours per day. Let's say you spend $100 per month on AI tools, and that's very, very high end. You will probably spend less than that. For most therapists, that means that in order for AI to make sense for them, they need to take 1 extra appointment per month. So not per week, per month for AI to be profitable for them. Imagine that out of those 300 hours that you get per year, you spend half of that time seeing more clients. That means that you have an extra 150 billable hours per year. Now, one last thing I do want to mention here, and I will give credit to Alex Hormozi for coming up with this, but AI is like any other employee you have. So treat them the same. It will make mistakes, but after you tell it what it should do instead, the chances of them repeating the mistakes are incredibly lower, slim to none. The chances of you making that same mistake is probably higher. Okay, that's it for this one. Let me know if you find this content valuable and what you'd like to see next. See you on the next one.